Are you going to call it up? Ask for it?
I don't know.
Well, hello and welcome back to NDI Central Live here at the South Hall of the Las Vegas Convention Center, where we're webcasting. This is the final day. The rest of the day till 6 p.m. Pacific time, we'll be webcasting here from the NewTek booth. If you happen to be heading this way, make sure you stop by and say hello. Check out the NewTek booth. Check out the NDI Central Pavilion next door and stop by. Visit us. Well, next up, we have a longtime NewTek friend, producer, entertainer extraordinaire, Mr. Brian Sheil of Entertainment Services LA.
That's right.
How's it going, Brian?
Great, Rex. Thanks for having me. Hello, world. Hello, NAB.
How long have you been using TriCaster?
I've been using NewTek products a long time.
Longer than TriCaster?
Go
back before that?
I mean, I know what the video toaster is, and I had the TriCaster Studio back in the day.
Okay.
So, I use that. We actually still have a club in Ventura, California. It's called the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. If you're ever there, go tell them you're my cousin, and you get in free. There is a NewTek studio.
You also have a lot of cousins.
I have a lot of cousins. They come to the show all the time. Or my manager. Or they come up and they say, hey, I'm Brian's manager. And then they have to work for me. So we still have a studio there, but we have, we're using a lot of the advanced edition TriCasters now in the Laugh Factory. We were just talking about this. The Laugh Factory in Hollywood, we stream all the time with the advanced edition 460, which is killing it. I've been using the NewTek products on a professional level. 15 years? I'm going to say 15 years.
And then you're a comedian.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
And you perform at the Laugh Factory and
I do. I
all
play
around
the
LA,
Laugh Factory,
Ventura,
the Comedy Store.
San Diego.
We have the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, where we had a TV show called West Coast Comedy for a number of years. Was on Hulu for about a minute. But it's funny. Rex was asking me, he's like, do you still do sets? And I still do comedy all over. And, Brett, who's running our board back there, is trying to make me laugh as he looks through the thing right there as my stalker, Brett Beenan. Thank you, Brett. I still do it, but thanks to NewTek and thanks to learning the TriCaster 15 years ago, I have the luxury of still being a comedian. Like, my business, Entertainment Services LA, is our company. And being in the forefront of this 15 years ago has given me a career and has given me the luxury to still be in the game.
You've done some interesting projects. Tell us about a few of them.
The business is going fantastic, and I got to tell you guys, like, we didn't know what we were going to talk about here. I mean, like, literally,
we still don't.
We still don't. It's like, what are we going to talk about? You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about knowing the NewTek products and meeting the people who work here was like having a family that directed me into where to go, where to invest my brain matter to learn what's next, and listening to guys like Zane, who's with ProTech Support, and listening to guys like you, and watching the tips for tricks. Okay, go to newtek.com, go to support, and go to
Tip Jar.
Tip Jar, right. Tip Jar is under the video.
It's the studio blog. We have the studio blog and the Tip Jar. And Chuck Baker, back in San Antonio, man, he does a great job of posting. He takes care of all of our blogs and social media, Facebook, Twitter. But every Tuesday, you get a live Tuesday tutorial at 10 a.m. Central Time. So it'd be 8 a.m. on the West Coast.
And they're all archived. They're all archived there. Anything you want to learn, you go there. Anything you want to learn, it's there. And it's such a great resource to learn from. So really being involved with that and listening to NewTek has enabled me to stay in this business and have a company that's frankly doing better than I ever thought we could, and busier. Like this year we just did the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards with 2 teams of TriCasters on the show. So we did the red carpet live with many cameras, and by the way, we had about 4 iPhone cameras on the network, bringing them in NDI.
Wow.
Because that's what they wanted. They wanted all these spots down the carpet, but I could not cable for that. So we had 4 phones
with the NDI app.
With the NDI app, and the phones came in beautifully with audio, and we cut half the show was on the phones.
Fantastic.
And then my cameras, and then our other TriCaster team. And by the way, I only got the job because I had TriCasters, and I knew how to use them, and they're not paying for trucks anymore. So I'm sorry to all the television people that are married to trucks. It's over. Get a freaking TriCaster, because we also did the on-air show for Nickelodeon. We did all the pre-tapes with another TriCaster. So it was a whole team. I had 2 full teams on the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards a month ago.
Wow.
And even on the pre-tape for the TV show, the reason why we got the job was because of the phone app. They wanted to do a bit with the selfie stick, and I said, how are we going to make this happen? And they're trying to turn the camera and make it go like this. I'm like, we have a TriCaster right here. Boom, done deal. The other thing is, so I'm here in Vegas, right? And I want to do a bit about, I want to walk around and tape how many companies have TriCasters that are not NewTek companies. You know how many TriCasters there are out there? Every company, every booth you go to, every other booth is using a TriCaster. And so I have 3 in town now, working for Adobe, working and, thank God, making money. It's great. So I'm here in Vegas. So there's another big thing that's coming up on Friday. And all the TriCasters are busy in town. They're like, everybody's working. Nobody can find it. And my friend...
What is it? What's the event?
It's a big announcement that's supposedly top secret.
Okay.
Gwen Stefani... I can't tell anybody this, so just between us, okay? Just between us, don't tell anybody. Gwen Stefani is announcing her residency at the Planet Hollywood on Friday morning with a big to-do in front of the Planet Hollywood. The only reason why I got the job is because I have 3 TriCasters in town, and now I'm staying. I'm extending my stay.
I hate to tell you this. I heard it on the news this morning.
That's why I could tell that. I was going to...
But don't tell anyone.
No, don't tell anyone. It's just between us. See, you ruined the bit. Not everybody saw that. See, if you have to explain the jokes, folks, that's what it is. So that's one thing I definitely want to say. And the NewTek certified operator list, probably my top 4 clients came to me from the operator list.
Being certified?
Yeah.
Being a certified operator?
Being a certified operator on the list. They call me, they check you out, and I'm taking care of those clients for 5 years now, and it remains. So
fantastic.
Being involved in this family, so much so that I named my baseball team the 9-year-old TriCasters. This is our baseball team. Brett has pictures in there of the baseball team as well. We are 4-2 is our record. We won That's Bryson right there. Yep, that is Bryson, my son, and he can run a TriCaster. He knows how to do it. And the whole team is called TriCasters, and our record's 4-2. Last night we won 11-8.
All right. Congratulations. Look at that. Yep. They are serious. They are hardcore TriCasters right there.
They are. They are. That's Bryson on the right and Evan on the left.
Brian, this show is called NDI Central Live. How has NDI affected what you do?
So the cell phones come in great. The NDI app on the cell phone is working fantastic. I just did another show for Pluto. Pluto TV has a show called Paparazzi TV, and we follow the Hollywood.
Cameras following cameras.
Yeah, cameras following cameras. That's what the show is, and we took in Sparks. On the network from all over the studio. Plus, we had a few networked cameras that came in, NDI only, came into the switcher that way. And I connected live text times 2 live text, and 1 After Effects machine for my graphics, because it was we had to do constant updating, real-time graphics. Everything came in NDI, and it all worked fantastic.
Nice.
Yep.
Have you got a chance to work with Connect Spark?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We just had we did a bit on the Spark mount.
Yeah.
Wireless cameras.
I mean,
it's the future.
It is. It is the future. Like when you were asking how long have I been doing NewTek products. When I was younger, NewTek changed the world of video production. Really, they just changed the whole game back then and developed it and evolved with it all up until this time. And then NDI is 2.5 years old, maybe 3. Yeah. So when Dr. Cross released this, you guys just really revolutionized the world again. Just completely changed the game. And I love how many other products have adopted it and made it part of, everybody, Adobe, everybody's putting it in.
And we have, the people that are on the show, different developers telling us that people are coming by their booth asking if it's NDI compatible.
That's it.
Will it work with NDI? Will it work with NDI? So
right.
It's caught fire.
Yeah, it's revolutionized the world.
Thank you for joining us
Rex, good
on
to see you,
NDI
man.
Central Live, dropping by.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Give my regards
Thanks,
to
NAB.
all the little TriCasters.
Yes, thank you. Follow. We'll be posting our record. Follow the TriCasters.
All right, thanks again, Brian.
Thanks, Rex.
All right, stick around because very shortly we're going to be back with another interview right after a short break.